Hello, and thank you for joining us. This is Health Matters on Channels Television. I am Mary Alale Yusuf. There are now over 175 million cumulative cases of COVID 19 globally. And as at Friday, June the 11th, the death toll was over 3.7 million. In Nigeria, there were more than 167,000 confirmed cases of COVID 19, more than 163,000 recoveries, and 2,117 deaths. That makes a total of 321 new infections, 846 recoveries, and 0 deaths recorded in the week between June the 4th and 11th. Recovery rate is almost 98%. Case fatality is about 1.27. Over 2.18 million samples have been tested and more than 2.2 million first dose vaccines have been administered. Now, over to some other numbers. 40% of blood donations are from high-income countries, home to only 16% of the world's population, where regular recipients of blood products are over 60 years old. In less developed countries, the more often transfused group of people are under 5 years old. My guest is a consultant hematologist and blood transfusion specialist at General Hospital, Bagada. She joins us via Zoom. Dr. Oluwakemi Famuyiwa, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Why is there so much hesitancy to donate blood in this country, or should I say in this region?
Africa generally has a lot of might around donating blood, and we have so much traditions and beliefs. One of it is that the life of a person is in the blood, and when you give blood or when you donate blood to someone, the person is sharing part of your life, and whatsoever is wrong with the person might come to you. So some people believe that donating blood is wrong. And of course, the awareness is poor. We haven't educated our people enough to let them know that donating blood is good for them and is also good for those who receive it. So it's a win-win situation when you donate blood. But most people don't know that. They just believe when I give blood, I have not eaten enough. If I give the blood out, how am I going to replenish that blood I've given? People complain about poverty in the land, that they haven't taken enough, they don't have enough money. And so why are they giving out the blood? Some also believe that they sell the blood, and I want to believe that we'll be able to clear up some of these issues on this program. Not having enough is it's a natural resource that God has given all of us. We have blood flowing through our veins, and in having that blood, we can always share. So if there's something you can give without having money, it's your blood, and this blood is used to save lives. If people really understand that a lot of people out there need the blood, COVID-19 did not stop the need for blood. Rather, it increased the need for blood because people stopped donating blood because they were scared of going to the donor centers to donate, and a lot of blood drives had to be stopped because of mass gathering. So the increase in the need for blood for, take for example, the sickle cell disease patients that break up their red cells easily, they still need the blood. We still have road traffic accidents still occurring. You have people having cancers still needing the blood, especially our pregnant women. Before and after pregnancy, a lot of them still need the blood. So the need for blood is still there. And we know that blood is a scarce resource because we don't produce it artificially. You have to donate the blood to save a life. And so right now we are appealing to everyone to come out and donate blood. It's World Blood Donor Day on Monday, June 14th, and most people are wondering, what can I do to help another person? This is a good gift you can give someone. Your blood is not being sold. I'm going to be answering commonly, frequently asked questions. Your blood is not being sold. When you come, yes, you're going to pay a token. The token you are paying is simply for the logistic. We have to ensure that the blood we are going to give another person, the recipient, is safe and is free from various viruses and protozoans. So to ensure that this blood is safe, we have to let it go through very stringent measures to bring it out. Then again, we have to ensure that the group is appropriate and that it matches exactly the recipient's blood. And so all these processes, getting the blood bag, buying all the kits and doing the examination on the blood cost money. And that is what the recipient, the person collecting the blood, pays for. Nobody sells blood and nobody collects money from blood anywhere, from any of the general hospitals or the
Let me
blood
quickly
transfusion.
jump in there. Let me quickly
Yes.
jump in there and ask a question. You've answered so many questions in just, that was a lecture you
Yes.
gave. But anyway, I'm aware that you check for syphilis, hepatitis B, C. You also check for HIV.
HIV.
But how about COVID-19? That's a new
We
disease.
do
Is it
not.
something you can check for in the blood? Does it extend to the blood? Tell us about that.
Theoretically, they say that COVID-19 could be passed from the donor to the recipient, but practically no. Because one, most of the time and even the antibodies in the blood that is formed after you come in contact with COVID-19, the amount of blood you are going to give to the patient is a pint. A pint is, in Nigeria, we all understand what pure water is. It's less than a pure water. And each person has approximately 10 of that in their body. And so when you're giving just one out of that, you're not infecting anyone with COVID-19. There hasn't been any report that someone will get infected with COVID-19 by donating blood or receiving blood.
Okay, you celebrate the World Blood Donor Day. It's not called the World Blood Day or Blood Donation Day. Why the donor? What's so important about that donor?
Oh, they are our lifesavers. They are the ones that are our superheroes. They are the ones that donate their blood. So this day is chosen to celebrate them deliberately by giving them gifts, by giving them souvenirs, by exposing them to the outside world to know that not all superheroes wear cape. Some of these superheroes save lives. A donor, once you donate a pint of blood, that pint of blood is separated into three components: platelets, red blood cells, and plasma. You are saving 3 lives by donating just 1 pint of blood. That's a hero to me. And so a day is set apart for them to celebrate them and to, to let the world know that we love them and we appreciate what they are doing. Also, that day is also to get more donors. We want to, because WHO has told us the best way to have safe blood is to have voluntary unpaid donors. And if we're going to have voluntary unpaid donors, it has to come from you and I. And if that is going to happen, we need to allow people to know that they can freely donate their blood. We don't just want to have one-time donors, in that on the World Blood Donor Day, you come and donate blood. We want you to come regularly to donate blood. You can actually donate blood 3 to 4 times in a year. And for male, for female, you have 18 years to 60 years of age. Please come in and donate blood. Female, male, you weigh over 50 kg, you are invited. Please come and save a life. Just don't donate once, donate regularly. Is it painful? It's just a pinprick. And the good thought that you have, that I am saving 3 lives, that psychological support you are going to give someone, the social support, you're going to give another person life. If you can't do anything, you can't give money to someone, even if you can give money, but you have something precious in you that you can give to one, and that is blood. So we expect everyone to come. It's a painless, almost painless procedure. It's not painful in that you're going to scream. No, it's just a pinprick, because the needle will go in, and that's all. You see the precious blood you are giving out, and you have at the back of your mind that you are saving a life. But remember also, apart from saving that life, you are going to lose some excess iron in your body that you don't need. You're going to support your cardiovascular health. You are reducing your chances of having a heart attack. It's also good when you donate blood, because When you do that, you can lose some cholesterol from doing that. And a beautiful thing about donating, planning to donate blood is you might unmask some health problems you have, because we're going to check your blood pressure. Some have discovered while trying to help another person that their blood pressure is high and they need to be taken care of. Some have discovered that they are diabetic because the sugar level is very high, and they've been time bombs walking around just by trying to donate blood. Some have discovered that their blood is too low or too high for them. All these people will be helped when they come, because they had the intention of helping another human being. So, and the good thing is, I work at General Hospital Bagada. We have so many specialties. So you can just imagine, you come in, your sugar is high, and you have high blood sugar. We have the endocrinologist on ground for you. And because you volunteer to donate blood, of course, you are going to be seen speedily. And so all these are available for our donors. We have the cardiologist to help with the high blood pressure. I'm a hematologist. I work there. So we have enough specialists for you. And of course, if you need blood yourself, after donating blood, you will always get. Because remember, a blood donor can always become a recipient anytime.
Okay, Dr. Famuyiwa, you've won me over. Just tell me the day to come. You know, I like the idea of gifts and having, a bona fide free examination on that day.
Yes.
Maybe you will consider
Yes.
throwing in something else like reduced rates for the
Medals.
treatment. No, reduced rates
We
for
are-
the treatment. But anyway, here's what I want to ask you.
Possible.
If somebody wanted to become a serial donor, because you said 3 or 4 times a year, and maybe somebody wants to do that for the next 20 years, what kind of advice would you give that person?
Okay, you keep yourself safe, and you prevent yourself from untoward, habits. It will be good if you don't smoke, you don't drink. Am I saying that if you smoke and you drink, you can't donate? No, you just don't do it on the day you are donating. But we want your blood to be as well oxygenated as possible. On the day of donation, a day before donation, avoid fatty meals. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Dr.
Remember,
Famuyiwa,
yes.
let's
I
take
can
a
hear
short
you.
break and we will pick up from where we stopped when we come back. Stay with us. We are going on a short break. We'll continue. How do you become a serial donor? Welcome back. It's Health Matters on Channels Television. And we're talking about the need for blood. 0805-468-3514 is the number to call if you have questions on blood donation. It should be showing on your screen now. We were talking about how you can become a serial donor. Eat vegetables, live a clean life. And here is Dr. Famuyiwa with more.
Shortly, we were talking about that, and I would like to say, to become a serial donor, you must be a first-time donor. So if you haven't donated for the first time, you can't continue donating. So come in, donate for the first time, and afterwards, you can come in every 3 months to donate. You can donate at any of the general hospitals. We have private blood banks also that you can donate. The Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service have 2 different centers where you can donate your blood. So anywhere in the world where you are, just donate, save a life, give another person a chance to live, and you will make someone happy. Then you're wondering, if I'm not up to 18 years old, can I donate? You can encourage your aunties, your uncles, and other people around you to donate. And if by the time you are 18, you can, the idea of, I'm going to vote when I'm 18. I'm going to drive my first car when I'm 18. You can also donate blood for the first time when you are 18. It could be an achievement for you. And if you're above 60 and you're wondering, this does not affect me. Remember, you have nieces, you have nephews, you have children, you have grandchildren. You can also encourage to donate blood. And so we need people to donate blood. Do you know that WHO recommends that 1 to 2% of our needs should be met. 1 to 2% of people should actually donate blood. And in Lagos State, we have like 26 million people. And so we're expecting like 260,000 people to be donating blood. We don't have that amount of people donating blood. So please and please encourage one person, come with 10 people to donate blood. We are really, I want the scarcity of blood to stop. I want people to donate blood so freely that even when you get blood, you don't have to have a family replacement, because if you have enough blood it's a bank. If you donate and put blood in the blood bank, there will always be enough. So Lagosians, this is we're celebrating democracy today. And so I expect people, if you want to celebrate well, please come out from the 14th of June. On the 15th, we'll be having a party at General Hospital Bagada for our donors, first-time donors, serial donors, those who have consistently been donating. We're going to have a party for them. But on the 14th also in Bagada, there is also the opportunity to donate. So throughout the week, next week, you can come in and donate blood. We are appealing to people, save lives.
Okay,
You can do that easily.
I hear you when you say you need only 1%. And, all the general hospitals and some private clinics have been designated for donation of blood. But are you considering making it a little bit easier for people? Maybe like a blood drive, like, coming close to people's houses, close to people's areas. Some people would donate if it's not too far, maybe the next street or two streets up, just for convenience.
Okay, do you know that we have 20-something general hospital? To answer that, we also go for blood drives. We've had some organizations, some churches, some mosques inviting us to come. So we can always come to you if you invite us. In your street, if you have a street meeting and you decide that this is the good we want to do as an association, invite us and we come. The Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service is always ready to collaborate with anybody that wants to donate blood at any time. If you have a party, after sharing your meat, your rice, your drinks, you can also invite the Lagos State Blood Transfusion to be on standby for those who want to donate blood. If you have your birthday parties, you have even your wedding, people could donate. It's not going to harm them. They rest for some minutes. Yes, they rest for some minutes and go back into the party. And you refuel immediately with jollof rice and mala and pounded.
That's a wonderful strategy.
So it's a good. Yes.
Tell us.
So you can invite
very quickly.
You can.
What disqualifies somebody from being a donor? Because I know some people can't donate. Who are these people?
Okay. You remember I said we go through stringent measures before we collect your blood. So some people cannot donate blood. Some that have chronic kidney disease, they cannot donate blood. Some that have heart disease, that the blood, sickle cell disease, people cannot, because their blood is not sufficient for themselves. They don't meet the mark for donating blood. So we test the blood. You must have a certain level of hemoglobin before we can say that you can donate blood. I can really put that out there now. For those who have tattoos and you have been saying, okay, I've had this tattoo, I can't donate. After a year of having that tattoo, you can donate blood, because we are still going to test you. Because it's commonly said, once I have a tattoo, I cannot donate. You can actually donate blood. Some medications will defer you from donating blood maybe by 2 weeks or so. So there are some measures put in place to check and make sure that you are all right to donate blood. So we don't collect blood from just anybody. We make sure that the donor is safe for himself and the recipient.
How safe? How do I put it? Okay, when you do a transplant, sometimes the organ is rejected. Does this happen with blood, even though it's a perfect match, that somebody rejects the blood that you give?
Yes, and that is why we have to do our blood grouping and cross match. So what we do in very layman's language is to take blood from the plasma or the serum from the recipient, and we match it also with that of the donor. So we take both from the donor and the recipient, we bring it together and try and see, do they match? We start by doing the blood group. If you're a blood group A, we would like to give you blood group A. If you're a blood group O, we would like to give you blood group O. But if sometimes it is not available, we still give you one that will be compatible. In saying that, we all know what they say about blood group O being the universal donor for red cell. So we try looking for that and cross-matching. That means we're taking blood from the recipient and the donor, bringing it together in our laboratory to see, is there any reaction. If there's no reaction, we believe that that person should be able to take the blood. But despite all that we do in the lab, we still find out that there are still some things in your body that might not allow you to take the blood. So you are closely watched when you're getting the blood. You are very right. Blood is a tissue, it's an organ. And so we watch out for reaction. So the first 5 minutes when you're getting blood, you have someone by your side watching you and ensuring that the blood process is fine. Then before you take the blood, whoever is giving you the blood would have told you to watch out for some reactions like itching, some body pains, and coughing. And so if you have all those reactions, the blood is stopped and checked for why you're having the reaction. So as
Very
much
quickly,
as possible, yes.
very quickly before we close, how about the donor? Does the donor ever have any adverse reaction?
Rarely do they have adverse reactions, but if they do, reactions such as, you're taking, for the first time, you're taking blood from someone, some might feel faint in doing that, but rarely do we have reactions that are major. Very rarely, very, very rarely.
And you
Yeah,
watch the
a
person
lot of
for a
people.
while before he goes
Yes, we
or
watch.
she goes?
In fact, when you donate the blood, you don't get up from the donor couch immediately. We allow you to rest for some time before you get up. Then we tell you to sit down. You get a water or a snack, as you may want, and you rest for some time. Then we'll tell you what to watch out for. You have a number to call immediately if you feel faint.
Okay, let's quickly take
But
this call from
basically,
Odutola before we close. Hello, Odutola.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your question?
Yes, great. I just welcome the hematology. So, but there's a question I want to ask her.
Go ahead.
I'm not. I don't know if a patient needs blood in Bagada. A patient. Let me say I'm a patient. I need somebody needs the blood, and I come for the blood. How much are they selling blood in Bagada?
Okay, I will let the doctor answer that because she has talked about how free blood is. How much are they selling blood in Bagada, doctor?
we do not sell blood at Bagada General Hospital. General hospitals don't sell blood. I had explained that earlier. You pay a token for the logistics carried out on the blood. That is ensuring that the blood is safe. We do not sell blood at General Hospital Bagada.
Thank you so much, Dr. Famuyiwa. On that note, we will close. I hope you are fine with that, Odutola. Thank you so much for tuning into the program and have a wonderful day. Please feel free to go to channelstv.com/podcast to enjoy an audio version. Have a great day. I am Mary Alale Yusuf.